Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel once again. I hope everyone is doing well by God's grace. So today I just want to share with you this very simple recipe, okay, but very handy. It comes in very handy, okay. So how to prepare your beef in advance for use later, okay. So let's just get into it and let me show you how I prepare these. So first of all, I prepare my marinade, okay? So I have some chili and onions, ginger, garlic, and I have my beaten mix, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'll blend the aromatics and the herbs, okay? The beaten mix, okay? Just blend it together, and then we're going to use that to marinate the beef, okay? So for here, you just need meat, any kind of meat. It could be pork, it could be mutton, it could be lamb, whatever meat you love to use. But here I'm using beef, okay, beef with bones, not boneless, right? So I added some salt, and then I'm adding my beaten mix now, my beaten. I'm going to make sure each piece of meat is nicely coated with my marinade, okay? So what I'm going to be doing is I have 2 portions of this meat. I have one that I'm going to steam and fry like the way we normally do it in Ghana. But with this, I'm going to be baking them. I'll pop them in the oven, right? So what I'm doing now is I'm covering it, and I'm going to leave it in the fridge for 24 hours before. So I want this piece of meat to taste ever so tasty, okay? So this is the one I'm going to be steaming. I've added my salt and I'm adding my marinade, giving it a stir nicely. I'll cover it and also pop this one in the fridge as well for 24 hours, right? So make sure every piece of meat is nicely coated. Cover it and store it for 24 hours. So it's the next day, and here is the meat. I'm going to spread it out on my baking tray. So because if I leave it where it is now, it's going to take a long time to finish, okay? So I'm spreading it out on a bigger tray, and the rest of it will be in that one, and then we'll pop it in the oven, right? So fairly straightforward, and this is nothing technical here. This is really useful when you do make a lot of stew with beef. I make it like on a regular basis, okay? So this is the one we're going to be steaming. You can see that it's a bit frozen, very difficult for me to even stir, okay? I'll add a bit of water, okay, to help things out, right? Give it a stir, and I'm going to steam it. Once it's nicely cooked, I will bring it out, or I'll take it out, and then we'll fry it, okay? So as I was saying, I make a lot of stew and beef stew, okay, because my husband loves it with rice. So it doesn't finish in my house, and just going through the process over and over again, it's kind of tiring. So I make it in one big batch that lasts me for like 3 months, because then I'm going to save it in my deep freezer, right? That's why I never have space in my deep freezer. All these things are there. So you just make sure you check on your meat whilst in the oven. Make sure you don't burn it, okay? So now it looks like we've actually fried it. It looks like this is a very healthy option, trust me, okay? So I love to do that, and it's easy. I don't need to go stir, fry, splatter, all that, okay? So my beef, the steamed one, is ready. I've drained the stock from it, and I'm going to fry it, right? Just a little oil to frying it also. You saw me drop something in. It's bicarbonate of soda or baking soda. It helps reduce the splatter. Trust me, it does work. So please consider using that, okay? Right? So fry it to the way you want, as how you want it. Me, I like it how you see it, and that is it. Your meat is ready. So I have one on the left is the baked one, and the one on the right is the fried one, okay? What I do is I pop it in a freezer bag, Ziploc bag, seal it, and then pop it in my deep freezer. Leave it there for when I need it, okay? So when you need it, all that you have to do is to bring it out, and then what do? You add it to your stew, and you are done, okay? So I also have my tomato stew base ready in the freezer. So when I'm going to make my stew, I don't 20 minutes, I'm done. because I've done most of the work already. So that is the stew. What I have to do is to add it to it. Okay, you can see the icy bit on it. Don't worry, it will all warm up, okay, in the stew. And that is you done. So I hope you found this recipe very useful. It's really, really handy. Just consider using it. And thank you for joining me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.